like in that moment, I just started thinking about all of my sins. What's up, gorgeous? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to tell you guys all about my baptism experience. Okay, so I gave my life to Christ in August of 2022. I went on what was supposed to be 48-hour fast, and this was in December. Ultimately, I did not make it 48 hours, but the morning that I ended up breaking my fast, I woke up, but I wasn't up, and I heard the Lord tell me to get baptized. Now, this wasn't something that I was thinking about. This wasn't content that I was taking in or anything like that. So that's how I knew that it was God, and I had heard his voice prior to that. So a couple months go by, and I honestly was considering just getting baptized at home. At that point in my life, I was just attending church online. So I was doing all the online sermons, and the church that I was attending was not in Vegas. Fast forward from there, I started praying and asking God for community. I was truly desiring to have Christian people around me. But just looking online, and I was asking people at work about churches that they went to, and nothing just really resonated with me. One day I was driving home, and I've lived where I live right now for about 2 years. I was driving home one day, and there's a church, when I say right next door, it's right next door. And I pretty much heard a word that said, go to that church. So I started going to that church. About 3 Sundays in, they started advertising baptisms. And that honestly blew me away. So the baptism was about a month out from when they started advertising about it. And in the announcement, it pretty much said to sign up online, and a pastor's gonna reach out to you to kind of just like talk to you about it. I did not complete that sign up form until days before. I had a month. God had already told me. I did not complete that sign up form. I think it was maybe even the day before. I don't know what it was, but the Sunday prior was my birthday. So I ended up hanging out for my birthday, and I didn't go to church. The next Sunday was the baptism. It was March 5th. I remember waking up that morning and just feeling this resistance, like a laziness that I was feeling. Like I didn't want to get up and go to church. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get up. Oh, then I have to get sage ready. There was so much resistance, but I was like, no, like today's the day, today's my day. But I felt a little discouraged because I obviously thought that I would be more excited about it. And then I realized what it was. Like, that's not you, girl. You know you're excited about this. You know who that is trying to make you feel discouraged about getting baptized. So ultimately I go. They had a beautiful service. So they have 2 services. They have a morning and an afternoon. So after that afternoon service, you are to go into the cafe, and that's where they had everything set up. I went and I changed, and I go in and I go to the person that I'm supposed to check in. Hey, I signed up online. And she's like, I don't have your name here. And I was like, that's weird. I most definitely signed up, because I remember thinking like, why did it take you so long? So she put my name down, right? So they're calling everybody. So pretty much this just means that I'm at the end, is all that means, right? There's a lot going on, but there's not really a lot going on. It was absolutely beautiful. Everyone's clapping for you. The experience was amazing, just being there, right? I think I was talking to my nephew. I don't remember what it was, but my sister then says, hey, Sheronda, she's over there. She's saying, is there anybody else, because they're done with their list? And I'm like, what? Like, I just spoke with that woman. So then I walk over there and I'm like, hey, I already put my name on the list. Like, you know, like there was just so much confusion. And in the sense that if I wasn't paying attention and my sister wasn't paying attention, they would have just shut it down. And I'm pretty sure if I would have went up to the pastor, they would have baptized me. But I thought that was so odd. Pretty much she's like, oh, okay, you know, I don't see your name here, which I saw her write my name down, but I did not see it on the paper that she was looking at, which was so odd. But anyways, they end up taking me, and I'm walking up the stairs, and I get in the water, and I'm familiar with one of the pastors. I always see him. He's always greeting. And I sit down. I have this smile on my face. As soon as he speaks a word, the tears just start running down my face, and I could feel like what was about to happen, you know? Okay. Feel what was about to happen. So the pastor that was on my left just asked me a couple questions. You know, do you believe Jesus died for you? Do you know what you're doing today? Because you want to make sure you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, right? So I love that they asked that question. Do you know and understand what you're doing today? Do you know that Jesus died for you and your sins? And it's like in that moment, I just started thinking about all of my sins. So it just hit me in that moment, all of my sins. I don't remember what else he said to me, but then crossed my arms. They submerged me under the water and I came up, and you just hear everybody clapping and all of the things, and you hear praise and worship going. So they help guide you out of the pool, and I go down the stairs. There was maybe like 3 stairs, and then I just feel, I have the towel over my face, and then I just feel like an embrace, and then I feel like another person hug me, like an embrace and then another embrace, and then I open my eye and I'm bawling, like I'm just bawling into this towel, and I open my eyes and there's this woman that I've never seen before. I've seen her before, but I don't know her, you know, and then there's another woman I don't know, and it was just kind of like, I don't know, just like a group of friends, these women I had never met before, just felt the need to come give me love, and it was so beautiful. It was truly so beautiful. Now that I think of it, I haven't seen them again, but it was something that I needed. Dang, I did not know I would be this emotional talking about it. It was just, if God is putting it on your heart to get baptized, it may be the next day, it may be months later like it was for me, but I want you to listen to that, and I want you to understand how significant it is. It changed my walk with Christ. It truly changed it. I walked out to the car, and then I ended up making this video. I just got baptized, and when I say I feel, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I literally feel new. I feel loved. Like, I literally can't stop shaking. I don't even know. I'm just so happy, and I'm so thankful that the Lord found me when he did. I'm so thankful. And that was the most beautiful experience. Yeah. Most definitely looking crazy in that video, but I knew that that was something that I just wanted to capture, the way that I felt in that moment. I had never in my life felt so loved, just truly and just purely. Like, you can just almost feel when those women embraced me, like it just felt like he was happy to have me. It was powerful. Okay, you've ever gotten baptized before? Leave me your experience down below. I'm so curious to know how you heard a word, if you were a child, if it just recently happened, or if God has been putting it on your heart to get baptized. I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.